Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Ryan Man Breaks 3rd birthday 6-box spectacular. Well, it's been a long time coming, 3 years obviously, but this took a while longer than I was expecting to fill. But we did fill it indeed, and we have got one hell of a lineup for you here tonight. Where else are you going to find a mixer break like this on our fair shores? So, I can already see there's a fair few people here. That is absolutely wonderful. Thank you very much for joining me on your Saturday night. So we're going to run down the products that we've got for you. We have got 2025 Topps Series 1 Hobby Guaranteed Autograph or Relic in that box. A 2025 Hobby of Heritage Baseball, again Guaranteed Autograph or Relic in that box. We've got our 1-box blaster of Archives 2024. Got those 4 exclusive black parallels in there. They're absolutely lovely cards when you're looking at those, by the way. We've got a Topps Series 2 blaster box. I haven't opened any of these blaster boxes, so this is my first one. 84 total cards per box. I believe we're looking for the exclusive, retail exclusive cards in there, the seasonal ones. We've got the brand new Bowman Chrome Mega Box 2025. There's all sorts of great cards to get in here. We are, of course, looking for Nick Kurtz, Weatherholt, Wilson, Caglione is in here, Drake Baldwin. There's all sorts of great players in here that we're looking for. And then the star of the show is going to be our Topps 2024 5-star. 2 autographs per box. What a fantastic break we have got in store for you. I cannot wait to get this one done. We're going to leave Mr. 5-star till the very end. Bowman Chrome we're going to leave to the end. In fact, we are going to start with our blasters. So, let me know. Are we going Archives? Are we going Series 2? Or do you want to start with a hobby box? You guys in the chat, let me know. If this is your first time here, by the way, thank you very much, first and foremost, for coming along. Don't forget to leave a like on the video. And a subscribe to the channel is free for you, but incredibly helpful for me. So what are we thinking first? Evening, Ben, and Mike, and hello, Johnny. Hope you're resting up well, mate. Yeah, blasters first. Tell you what, it's on the left. Let's go with Archives. Really enjoy opening this one. There's these black parallels are absolutely beautiful in here. They're one of my favourite cards that I've come across whilst breaking, to be perfectly honest. Anybody that was lucky enough to receive one from the last time will understand just how lovely these black parallels are. Yeah, we're going to build up to our hobby boxes. Build up to the hobbies. So I hope everybody's okay. I know for a fact that Johnny is currently recovering. Has been a little bit in the wars. So if everybody could send Johnny a little bit of love, I'm sure he would appreciate it. He's had a couple of nights away in a certain facility. Not one of those facilities, by the way. I'm not getting... I'm not throwing him under the bus with that one. It's not one of those sorts of facilities. And also, I apologise now. I might cough and splutter a little bit through this video. For anybody that's aware, I have been fighting a bit of a chest infection just lately. And it turns out that it was actually pneumonia, so that's loads of fun. So, we are starting with a Junior Caminero rookie. This is JJ Bleday. Matt Chapman for the Giants. Josh Schwarber. Carlos Correa. There is one of our black borders. It is Aaron Nola for the Phillies. Actually, I have jumped the gun a little bit and not gone through who everybody's teams are. So if you'd like me to go through your teams very quickly, I can do. That is not a problem. I've got it up here. Just while I pop Mr. Nola in a sleeve. Me personally, I feel a little bit better. I'm on my 3rd round of antibiotics. Different set this time now, so that's something at least. Yeah, I've got the list here, mate. I'll go through it because I know not everybody's got Facebook opened and ready. So Ben Alexander with the A's, Rangers, Nationals and Orioles. Paul Carr with the Giants, Guardians, Blue Jays and Tigers. Oh, fiddlesticks. There we go. Mark Brindle with the Padres and the Rockies. Ori with the Dodgers and the Rays. Wendy with the Yankees and Twins. Chris... Oh, no, that's the Christmas ball. Oh, my word, that's the Christmas one. Well, there you go. You've got a foresight into the Christmas. Paul Calvert with the Brewers and the Reds. Ben with the Yankees and Diamondbacks. Andrew with the Pirates and Padres. Ben Alexander with the Rangers and Nationals. Mike New with the Blue Jays and the Rockies. Was very generous in swapping with Ellen. Dave Hunt with the Dodgers, White Sox. Chris Martin with the Cubs and Twins. John with the Orioles and Guardians. Ashley on his first break with me. And Chris first break. Red Sox and Mets for Ashley. Kev with the Mariners and Cardinals. Callum, the Astros and Marlins. Paul Carr with the Giants and Rays. Matt Jones with the Phillies takes our first mini hit tonight. And the Braves. Ellen, of course, with the Royals and Tigers. And Catherine with the A's and Angels. Yeah, sorry about that one. Yeah, pneumonia. Yeah, can be a tricky one to spell. It's an even trickier one to have on your chest, to be perfectly honest with you. Andy Pages, nice rookie card there for Andy Pages, and Seren Rafaela on the rookie as well. Yeah, sorry about that one, Mike. I was quite obviously reading the wrong one. Yeah, it's safer to check your teams. So we've got one of our foil inserts in here. Luis Matos with a rookie. Jacob deGrom. There's Albert Pujols. The Wizard of Oz. Mason Wynn is our new breed rookie insert. There's friend of the channel, Michael Nelson Trout. And Jameer Candelario. And Justin Verlander. For anybody, if you have got a direct line through to Mike Trout, by the way, let him know that he gets full named every time a card appears here. It's just one of those things. I noticed it a few years back in opening Heritage, because it gives the full names of each player in there. It's always just tickled me to full name Mike Trout. Randy Johnson, big unit. Thurman Munson. JT Realmuto. It's another Phillies hit. These black borders. Once again, I absolutely adore these black borders. They really are lovely, sharp looking cards. So that one is another one for Matt. Congrats on that one, mate. Colton Cowser on the rookie card. Carl Harrison also rookie. It's Glaber Day. And JP Crawford. CJ Abrams for the Nationals. 9 of you here with me. Thank you very much for coming along and joining in. It is massively appreciated. I always love breaking with people here live with me. Makes it all the more fun. Lupinella gets us started for the Royals. Now then, Cookie, mate. Thanks for coming along, buddy. Crikey bikey. Oh, 11 of you. Absolutely mind-boggling. Fernando Tatis Jr., Rafi Devers, Gio Urshela, Korai Senga for the Mets. Own the game. This is Juan Soto and his 1 year for the New York Yankees on that chrome insert. Ernie Banks for the Cubbies. And David Wright for the Mets. So for anybody unaware, that chap that's just popped up in the chat called Chris Alcock is a very old friend of mine. I call him Cookie. That is his nickname. It will forever be his nickname. He is not a baseball fan. He's not a fan of cards. Just comes along to look. It's massively appreciated. Nolan Jones for the Rockies. Vaughn Grissom. There's a Spencer Strider. Obviously, I will be going back through all of these to double check for short prints and such, because I invariably do miss a lot. Cal Riley, man of the moment for the Mariners. There's Lane Thomas for the Guardians. It's a Mason Wynn rookie on the black border. Looks nicely centered. Corners look okay on that one. That's a nice card to get for the Cardinals, who went as one of our randoms in this. Cardinals went to Kev. Congratulations on that one. Mason Wynn turning out to be a very good play for the Cardinals. Their checklist in the 5-star is absolutely outrageous, by the way. Rhys Hoskins for the Brew Crew. And there is Mr. 3 home run, Mr. 3 hit night, plus 10 Ks from the mound is absolutely astonishing. Shohei Ohtani. Jonathan Clase on a rookie card. There is Yoshinobu Yamamoto on the rookie. Shea Langeliers for the A's. Fernando Valenzuela for the Dodgers. Brandon Nimmo for the Mets. There's Shota Iminaga. That's a nice one for the Cubbies. That's an at the break foil insert. Nice little rookie card there. Lou Bob, who always comes up for the White Sox. And Johan Rojas, Phillies rookie card. So this is our last pack of the Archives box. It should be at least the black parallel in here. Maybe something more, but we doubt it. Yandy Diaz, George Springer, Sandy Alcantara, Cole Reagans, Josh Young for the Texas Rangers. That is a lovely looking card. Oh my word. Scott Rowland on the pop-out insert on-card autograph. That is outrageous. That is absolutely outrageous. Let's see some fire in the chat for that one. Congratulations to Kev, who took the Cardinals as a random, ladies and gentlemen. That is a random. That is absolutely beautiful. Scott Rowland for the St. Louis Cardinals. Let's get Josh up there as well. Well, when your hands are hot, your hands are hot. And we did get an extra autograph from tonight's break, so that is incredible. Another hit. Joey Lopefredo on the rookie card, and Sal Frelick for the Brew Crew. Wow. One box in, we already found an extra autograph. That wasn't in the written in the stars, but we will take it. Absolutely lovely. And like I say, on a random spot. We've got Series 2 Blaster Box coming up next. Oof. Superfractor. Superfractor. Keep saying it. Let's will it into existence, guys. Well, we've got a Suns on Jake Myers. This is the first time I'm seeing these inserts, but that's pretty cool. That is a bit of a colour match, to be fair, on the Suns colour match for Jake Myers. That one's going to the Astros. Welcome back, Callum. That's a nice little one there for you, mate. Little secondary hit. It's not one that we're expecting, but it is one that we will happily, gladly take. I'm going to get a mini stand for Jake. Let's pop him over here. So we've got Eury Perez, Marcus Semien, Sean Burke for the White Sox, Austin Barnes for the Dodgers, Jonathan Aranda, Sagano for the Orioles, Graceffo, rookie card, Ryan McMahon in his Rockies uniform, IKF for the Pirates, Zach Neto, he is Scandinavian for value. And that is our Summer Superstars insert for the Angels. We've got a Backward Stars of the MLB. That's a nice one. Kumar Rocker, rookie card for the Rangers. I haven't seen an awful lot of these, so I'm not desensitized to the Stars of the MLB cards. I know that they get a little bit tedious. TJ Friedl on the back of the pack. Yeah, I haven't been subjected to them as much. I haven't opened much retail of series, of the flagships this year. Nick Fortes for the Mariners. It's Bo Bichette. The Royals team card. Kyle McMahon for the A's. Brendan Donovan. Troy Taylor. Alec Thomas. Parker Meadows. That's a nice one for the Tigers. The future stars, Jack Fraley as Hunter Brown. Blake Snell is our Stars. And Caden Danner for the Angels. We've only got a few breaks left this season. We are, of course, going to be breaking Pro Debut. That is one of my favourite releases of the year. I've got two hobby boxes coming of that. So keep your eyes on the Facebook page for that one. Then we've got our Christmas break and hopefully Allen and Ginter as well. So don't forget, comment into a video. Let me know how low do you think we can go this season. Our lowest numbered card so far has been to 10. And that was a Johan Duran 10 of 10 card for the Guardians. Was it Guardians? I believe so. Now of the Phillies. Shoto Imanaga, cut card on the Suns. Willie Adames, Aaron Nola, Blue Jays team card. Max Fried, Ben Joyce, Kyle Isbell. Nice, bro. So, annoyingly, for the Royals, unfortunately, this is going to go to the Dodgers. Usually the person on the back. Oh, sorry, Paul. Sorry, mate. Yeah, I forgot to put up in the Facebook group that I was going live already. As I was saying, players on the left of the cards are the teams that receive dual cards like this. So this one will be going to the Dodgers. Kenley Jansen, Ronnie Mauricio. There's a nice Corbin Carroll on the 90 insert. There's Kevin Alcantara on the rookie Stars of the MLB. And Alex Verdugo for the Yankees. What have you missed, guys? What have you missed? So we've got our 4 black inserts from the archives box. We've got 2 Sun inserts so far. But from archives, we did manage to find a Scott Rollen pop-out insert on-card autograph. So that is a very nice one, especially, as I say, for a team that went as a random. And we've still got 4 packs left of Series 2 as well, from our Blaster of Series 2. And we're going to move on to Heritage, then Series 1. Then we're going to go with Mega, the Chrome, Bowman Chrome Mega. And then, of course, finish with 5-star. Matt McLean for the Reds. It's Gleyber Torres. Kumar Rocker. Jorge Mateo. Lovely sliding card. Nolan Jones. It's Brian Reynolds. Jairo Iriarte. Simeon Woods Richardson. Shane McClanahan. Got a backwards New York Mets card. There's a lovely foil. One of these speckle foils remind me of the old Merlin Panini football stickers that you used to get back in the 90s. That's what they remind me of very much. So that's a Mets hit. Mets, I believe, or another random. Yep, Ashley Shardlow takes this one for the Mets. Congrats on that one, Ash. Good. I'm glad you're happy so far, Chris. Have we hit you much? Yeah, we've got a couple of cubbies. That Kevin Alcantara stars the MLB is a nice one. Pete Alonso in his Mets. And Stuart Fairchild. A couple of cards out of there. Those speckles are lovely. Really sharp looking cards. Like I say, those black borders are my absolute favourites from this season. It is another Cardinals. This one is Thomas Segesi on a rookie. Cardinals are having themselves a break so far. That's 3 hits for the Cardinals, including that autograph. So it's another Sun. That should be all of our special inserts out of this box now. Christian Javier for the Astros. Blake Snell. There's Isaac Collins, rookie card for the Brew Crew. David Fry. Landon Knack. Kaida Montero. Joey Lopefredo. Brew Crew team photo. I'm sad for the Brewers. I really, really wanted them to at least make a good showing of it. That's a good one. Grayson Rodriguez. But, nope. Matt Long. Excuse me, sorry. Matt Long on the first pitch card. Where did he throw this one out? Chase Field. So that is a Arizona Diamondbacks is what he's wearing. So I'll tell you what, that's going to the Diamondbacks. That makes it a lot easier. Junior Caminero. Focus. There we go. Stars of the MLB. And Wilyer Abreu for the Red Sox. 2 packs left of this one, and I'm moving on to Heritage. These 2 hobbies have been sitting on my shelf for a while, soaking up some good luck. So let's see if we've managed to get something out of them. Zach McKinstry for the Tigers. Jordan Hicks. Luis Peralta. Jonathan Cannon. Great name for the White Sox. There's Nasty Nesta Cortez for the Brew Crew. Kevin Alcantara. Dustin Harris. Michael Harris II for the Braves. It's Kyle Stowers for the Marlins. There's Dustin Harris on our rainbow foil rookie card again for the Rangers. That's a couple now for the Rangers. Josh Young on the black border earlier. Then we got our star of the MLB. It's going to be George Springer in the City Connect jersey. And Kodai Senga for the Mets. Have we got any last pack magic here on our Series 2 blaster? Doesn't look like it. No, we did get another Sun though. Paul Goldschmidt for the Yanks. Not a bad one. That's another one. So we've got 4. Is that pretty standard? 4 out of there? Got 4 Sun inserts. That's not bad. Bryce Teodosio. Brennan Rodgers. Randy Vasquez. Yusfer Zuleta. Juan Yepes is a Pirates team card. Yeah. Josh Bell. Now then, that's a name that I've not seen pop up in here before. Undrafted player. Hello, welcome. Kiki Hernandez. Thanks for popping along. Jose Siri. That's a nice one. Zach Neto. As we all know, he is Scandinavian for value. O'Neill Cruz on the Stars of MLB. And Miguel Amaya for the Cubbies. And that brings us to Hobby Box territory. This is where we are wandering into guaranteed hits. Lots of different inserts, lots of different things we can pull from these boxes. More often as not, you are going to find relics in this one especially. But you never know. Real one autographs do come out of here. This is what we've been waiting for. Well, no. We're waiting for 5-star, right? That's the real main event. This is a whistle whetter. Try saying that 10 times, isn't he pissed? Drunk. They are. I like the Heritage. It's a very nice set. The 2025 set was a very nice release. We have broken it before on the channel. It was very kind to us. We've done a mega of this as well. Good luck, everybody. The only thing I'll say about Heritage and Archives is the packs are an absolute git to open. So we look like we've got one of our blues out of this one straight away with Robert Suarez for the Padres. Aaron Judge will take this one for the Yankees as he is the top player. Josh Smith for the Rangers. There is Kobe Mayo on the rookie card for my Baltimore Orioles. Nick Madrigal for the Cubbies. And Javier Sonoya. Sonoya. Rookie card for the Marlins. Brady Singer. Lovely colour match on that one for the Royals. That one's going out to yourself, Ellen. Congratulations on that one. Don't know how you feel about Brady Singer, but that is a very nice colour match card. He is going to be treated 100% the way that he needs to be and going straight into a top loader. And our card at the back is Juan Soto for the Mets. Seeing him in his second different outfit. If you haven't joined already, by the way, comment on any video on Ryan Man Breaks YouTube channel to get involved in our special birthday giveaways. There's everything from an Aaron Judge rookie card all the way to ticket stubs, MLB ticket stubs, and lots in between. So get yourselves in on the fun of that one. Just comment on any video on Ryan Man Breaks, leave your name, and I will get back to you when the randoms are drawn. Andrew McCutcheon, Devin Williams, Ryan Helsley for the Cardinals, Nick York, rookie card for the Pirates, Joey Gallo for the Nationals. There is one of our optic inserts. This is Nathaniel Lowe Also for the Nationals, Michael Harris II, Jace Young on the rookie card for the Tigers. You have, and I am greatly appreciative to all of you that have already commented. It does the algorithm great, doesn't it? So they say. Or so I've heard, anyway. Congrats on that one, mate. I like the optic cards out of there. They're absolutely lovely. That is, and honestly, I like Michael Harris was an SP. Doop. Yeah, 410. Everything over 400 is technically short printed. Or are we saying that there's a different colour for his... What are we, outfield? Picture, outfield, green. Not sure. I know that the Michael Harris is, because he's over 400. But his bats, the ball is the right way around. Yeah, I thought as much. Thanks for that, James. I always miss him, mate. Kyle Schwarber for the Phillies. Nick Sogard for the Red Sox, rookie card. Vladdy on the All-Star first base. Austin Riley for the Braves. Dylan Dingler. Absolutely eagle eyes. He's absolutely brilliant on these. I don't know. I've been lost, actually, these last few without James watching. Putting me right. Always finds the ones that I can't see first off. Dylan Dingler, rookie card for the Tigers. That is a lovely Ellie De La Cruz shortstop card. I don't know. That's the 25th anniversary card. They're not dead common in there, are they? Go on, James. Shine. I'm going to put him in a top loader because I don't know that they're particularly common out of these. I can't remember pulling one from any of the other boxes that I've opened. This is where you tell me, yep, common as muck. We've got a blue speckle out of here. Also, a lovely colour match for the Mets. This is Edwin Diaz. Beautiful cards, those. Common insert. Right, out you come, Ellie. There you go. Jump the gun on that one. I can't remember pulling them. I'm blaming the pneumonia. I'm absolutely blaming the pneumonia. I'm allowed to. Edwin Diaz. That's what I meant to do. There we go. Colour match for the Mets. Beautiful card. Did a really good job with the inserts on this set, actually. Luis Gil for the Yankees. There's Yusei Kikuchi, Jack Cronenworth, Brian Ramos, Yuri Perez, Bryson Stott. Looks like he's wearing eyeliner there. James Wood rookie card. That's a nice one. Tyler O'Neill for the Orioles. It is greatly appreciated, mate. Because like I say, I'm terrible. I always go back through them afterwards, obviously, but I miss so much when I'm doing it live. I'm not going to lie. It must be dead frustrating for people to watch because they're shouting at the screens going, hey, it's there, it's behind you. Will Wagner, rookie for the Blue Jays. So father and son, These ones, what I've been doing with these, I've been giving them to the young player. So Cody Clemens is taking that one for the Phillies. Yeah, absolutely. Masataka Yoshida, Josh Ramos, Jordan Lawler, Tanner Houck, Edgardo Enriquez, Justin Steele, and Spencer Schwallenbach. That's the first dry pack. We did get a short print. The Justin Steele was a short print at the very least. I may have to put these Suns cards together in a minute. I've only got a finite amount of stands. Lucas Elseg for the Royals. Aaron Schunk for the Rockies. Harrison Bader. Hayden Birdsong. That is autograph once upon a time. Chris Sale takes this one for the Braves. We've got a optic card and then a blue behind it. First and foremost, we are giving a shine to Cade Smith for the Guardians. It's one of the main things I love about doing these mixer breaks. Everybody seems to get involved. There's always something for somebody. Nobody goes away empty-handed. And we've got a fairly decent spread so far of teams out there already. Cade Smith up there. Next up is Mad Max for the Rangers. Nice colour match on that one. We've been really fortunate with these colour matches so far. There's Max Scherzer on the unnumbered blue speckle. In fact, only Tyler O'Neill has let us down so far. Get in there, will you? Yeah, absolutely. Mad Max is one of those players that's just going to keep a loyal fan base. Hunter Goodman for the Rockies. No, definitely not chromed. They're definitely not chromed. They are... I think it may have been you that said it when I broke this early on in the season, mate. And I've just... It's made sense and it's been my go-to every time since. I've got a standard rainbow foil out of here. Ian Happ, Pedro Leon, O'Neill Cruz, JP Crawford. There's Tris Speaker on the all-time stars. DJ Hertz for the Nationals. Do we think this Speaker... Yeah, it's Red Sox. I thought as much. DJ Hertz, that is a chrome. 100% chrome card. And he's going to the Nats. So nothing numbered. We haven't found our auto or relic just yet. So it is in here. It is coming. Just going to double those up. There we go. Yeah, Chrome Refractor, Bailey Ober, and Spencer Horwitz. You get yourself a Fabled Marvel No prize. Yeah, absolutely. Anything, a rookie card on an insert is brilliant. Especially as the hobby grows over here and the interest in the sport takes hold. Andy Pajes, I think this is our special card coming out of this pack. Michael Conforto for the Dodgers. Trey Lipscomb. Alec Bohm. That is a lovely card for the Padres. It's Jackson Merrill to 150. Behind it... No, it's not our special card. It's just one of those, and they are lovely as well. Is Austin Riley for the Braves. Oh, man, we've got a loaded pack because there's also Jack Pederson for the Rangers. And Corbin Carroll for the Diamondbacks at the back. Oh, we've got some work to do on this one. It's another card for the Rangers. Jock Pedersen this time as a designated hitter. Don't know how you feel about that one, Ben. Yeah, pulled a few of those. I was just a bit confused as it was backwards. It just threw me for a loop. This Jackson Merrill is absolutely beautiful, though. Numbered 75 of 150. That is the halfway card in that set, and it's a Jackson Merrill Cup card. Short print as well, technically, on the 422 Padres. Padres went as a random to Andrew Duncan. Congratulations on that one. There will be buyers for Mr. Merrill if you are looking to sell, I would imagine. And the Austin Riley for the Braves. Love those inserts. They're really good looking. I think Heritage absolutely smashed it out of the park in the 2025 release. High number, we'll see if they can keep it rolling. Tarek Skubal takes this for the Tigers. Connor Wong for the Red Sox. Walter Pennington. Dominic Fletcher. Isaac Collins. Brandon Nimmo is our next optic. And then we've got a standard base blue insert. But let's give Mr. Nimmo his flowers first, as it is a optic this time for the Mets. Lovely. Brandon Nimmo. Eric Zabrowski. Rookie card for the Guardians. I like the short print on that one. I like the contrast between the blue and the red on there. That's quite nice looking, actually. I got no problems with that one. Guardians, of course, went as a random, as they always do. Went to John. Congrats on that one, mate. Oh, there's persona non grata. It's Emmanuel Clase, who we will never see pitch again, by all reports. Javier Assad for the Cubs. There's Connor Norby, formerly of my Orioles. Manny Machado, also formerly of my Orioles. Gordon Graceffo for the Cardinals. Caden Danner, look at that for a mullet. James Wood for the Nationals. They're lovely inserts. James, help. I'm sure that's something. They're one a box, I think, generally. TJ Friedel for the Reds and Matt Vientos. I know they're not dead special, but they're a bit more obscure. Brian Bliss, rookie card for the Mariners. Roberto Clemente. This one will be going to the Blue Jays. Kenley Jansen. That's it, redefined. See, I was just testing you. Levi Jordan for the Reds. Jonas Salk, inventor of the first polio vaccine. Thank you very much, Jonas Salk. That is a lovely Sal Frelick. And once again, on a colour match. Congratulations to Paul Calvert on that one. It's a short print as well. I think just about all of them have been short prints on these, or at least the ones that I've turned around. That's desirable. South Relic, good one. And Kumar Rocker for the third time tonight for the Rangers. This is our halfway pack. Thank you very much, by the way, guys. 45 minutes in. This is going to be a long break, as we've still got 3.5 boxes to go. I'm greatly appreciative of you taking your time out on a Saturday night. Where else would you rather be than Ryan Mandrakes? Orlando Arcia for the Braves. Jackson Jobe for the Tigers on the rookie. Hunter Fiducia for the Dodgers. Lovely stash on that one. Patrick Bailey for the Giants. Tobias Myers. Sonny Gray for the Cardinals. Yu Darvish for the Padres. And our reverse card is Brandon Drury for the Angels. There is, yeah, it's an auto or relic card in this one, mate. Typically, you will find it's going to be a relic. Hobbies, I believe it's a ratio of like 1 in every 3 is going to be an autograph. So typically it's a relic in these hobby boxes, mate. But we don't mind. We don't mind. We did get an extra autograph. We can't complain too hard. There's Jackson Holliday, Alex Bregman for the Astros, Logan O'Hoppe, Jacob Hurtubise, Chris Sale for the Braves, Andy Ibanez. There's a lovely Jackson Chourio, another colour match, and Ozzie Albies for the Braves. First MLB player to record a 20 homer plus 20 steal season at age 20. That's a lovely little milestones card. 2024 record breaker. Jackson Chourio. Yeah, no worries, mate. I think that's typical across hobbies. If they state auto or relic, you're more than likely going to get a relic. Hobbies are typically 1 in 3, 1 in 4. Tyler Soderstrom, Josh Young, Christian Mena, Rob Refschneider, Justin Wroblewski. It's a Nick Castellanos. That's a lovely little rainbow foil on there. He's a little bit OC. Rainbow chrome refractor, all of that jazz. That's another hit for the Phillies. That's a third. Yeah, third special insert for the Phillies. Nice card. Nick Castellanos. Joe Adell for the Angels. And Chris Sale. Have we already had Chris Sale on the strikeout leaders? If that is the case, and I will be going back through them, this one will go to the Padres with Dylan Cease. I don't know why that felt a bit thick. Oh, that's why. Angel Hivali, Jose Quintana, Joey Cantillo, Yuki Matsui, Ellie De La Cruz takes this one on the stolen base leaders. We got a blooming heck. Congratulations to the Twins. Good Lord. That is 46 of 50 on the gold. Real one autograph. Ladies and gentlemen, the Twins. Chris Martin, congratulations. Your very first break with me. You've received a Brooks Lee on-card rookie autograph. 250. What a hit. No, he did not get in on this one, mate. Next up is Andrew Vaughn for the White Sox. That is an absolute beauty of a card. Yeah, rookie. Andrew Vaughn for the White Sox. And Porter Hodge for the Cubs. Yeah, that is a gorgeous card. Let's just dwell on that one for a sec. Beautiful card. Congratulations again, Chris. That's lovely. Yeah, absolutely. He's what, a B tier. And I think if he was at a bigger market club, maybe he would have a better upside. But no, that's a pretty good auto to get out of here. If you're going to get a card, if you're going to get an autograph card, like I said earlier, typically you're going to get a relic. So if you're going to get an autograph card, it might as well be numbered. It might as well be a rookie, and not a bad one at that. Yeah, it does. It does work. Jacob deGrom. Sorry, that's taking me back a little bit. Luis Angel Acuna, Taj Bradley. There's my man Mounty. That's a nice one. Clay Kirby for the Montreal Expos. That'll be going to the Nationals. Jack Pedersen has got himself an optics card to go along with his blue speckle that we found earlier. Jock, you've had a minute, so I'm going to put you back there. And we've also got Aroldis Chapman for the Red Sox. I need a new pack of loaders. So we've got 2 autographs so far. Auto and a buyback. Wait. Oh, Christ. Do you know what, mate? Again, didn't even notice that. That is, yeah. That is a genuine 1975 card. 1976. Buyback. And I was keeping my eye out for that one as well, because I pulled one in the last hobby box that we got and had to go back and amend. So congratulations on that one. That is a lovely hit for the Nationals. Ben, you're having yourself a day, mate. Just like that, I've got one stand left. I maybe need to be a bit pickier. Lake Bakar for the Marlins. Yeah, lovely card, that one. Clay Kirby, pitcher. What else? What else can we find? Ronald Acuna Jr., Skubal, Cavaras, Hunter Green for the Reds. Kyle Tucker wanted to come with him for the Cubbies. Jared Jones, Miles Mikolas, and Jorge Polanco. Well, that one slowed it down a little bit. That is the first dry pack that we've had for quite some time. This Heritage, honestly, if you can still find this out in the wild, if you can still find it out in the sites, it's really worth a go. The lovely boxes, full to the rafters with hits. Castellanos, DJ Hertz, Byron Buxton, Yandy Diaz. Aaron Judge, fewest games to reach 300 career homers. Focus. It's you, isn't it? It was. Noah Webster. Defined American English. We have you to thank for aluminum, I take it. Luis Peralta for the Rockies is a lovely little speckle there for the Rockies. And Hank Aaron. It's a nice Braves card. Let's put Noah Webster there. I'm very sorry, but Clay Kirby might have to stay down because he's really buggering about with the focus. Okay, Luis Peralta goes there. Clay Kirby, you can stay here, mate. Perfect. I'll do some rearranging after this box. because I am officially out of space and we've still got boxes to go. George Springer for the Jays, Lourdes Gurriel, Tyler Stevenson, Zebby Matthews, Xavier Edwards for the Marlins. There's a nice Bobby Witt Jr. Hasn't got his tongue out for a change. Mackenzie Gore for the Nationals and Brent Rooker for the Athletics. I keep catching glimpses of that Brooks Lee card. That's lovely. There's a thicker pack with Lane Thomas, Lance Lynn. There's Cade Povich for the Orioles on the rookie. Mitch Haniger, Anthony Rendon. There is Adrian De Castillo for the Diamondbacks on the optic. 4 packs left. I think this might be our last optic from the box. This might also be our last blue speckle from the box. I'm not 100% sure. Adrian De Castillo. And it's Brandon Nimmo for the Mets. Have we already got Brandon Nimmo as well? It's ringing a bell. Can't see him. Yep, he's there. I see him right at the back. That's handy. That saves a stand for now at least. Brandon Nimmo. So there's an optic and a blue speckle of Brandon Nimmo in this one for the Mets. Congratulations on that one to Ashley Shardlow. Yeah, he's always got his tongue out. Have you noticed that? Especially in flagships, he's always got his tongue out. Deep concentration, that's the thing. Real Muto. This one will be going to the Tigers with Tarek Skubal. There's Aaron Judge, Christian Walker, Paul Naylor, Dustin Harris for the Rangers. Is it a chrome? No. Optic. Mr. Harris, you're going to have to share, okay? We'll put you there with Adrian. Miguel Amaya. Jonathan India for the Royals. Still feels weird seeing him in anything other than a Reds outfit. Dalton Varsho, Seth Brown, Rhett Lauder, it's Joey Ortiz, Francisco Alvarez, Shane Baz, Cade Smith for the Guardians, and Brooks Lee. There's his standard. It's another little Guardians one. It's another duplicate. You do have a few Bobby cards. That is well known in the hobby over here. You have a Bobby hobby. If only you could do that professionally, it could be your Bobby hobby jobby. Cade Smith was a duplicate. We also got his optic from an earlier pack. So his blue speckle joins him. Brenton Doyle, Gleyber Torres, Mason Wynn, Nolan Shanuel, Christian Yelich, Kai Bush. That's a nice one for the Dodgers. That's not a typical one that you'd get either. So that's a nice one for the Dodgers with Shohei Ohtani at the top, blue colour match. And Nolan Gorman for the Cardinals. Dodgers. Dave, congrats on that one, mate. You took a little risk. And I know it's not an auto, I know it's not a numbered card, but I can guarantee that that won't be a card that an awful lot of people have got in their Dodgers collections. So congratulations on that one. So this is our last packet of Heritage. It has treated us very well so far. It's Francisco Lindor for the Mets. Gets us going. Hunter Biggie, Shea Whitcomb, Will Benson, Carlos Santana, A-Rod, 2007 through the years. Seiya Suzuki is a lovely blue colour matched, and Duke Ellis for the Yankees. That's a lovely colour match for the Cubbies on Seiya Suzuki. It's another one going to yourself, Chris Martin. Congratulations. You're having yourself a good first break. Right, let's do a little bit of housekeeping. Just going to make a little pile on one side. Actually, because they're such a git to reach. So pop over there for me. Let's take some of these, some of those. There we go. Brooks, you take your place there. Lovely. Clay Kirby pops over there as well. Smashing. Ta-da! It's another hobby. This time it is 2025 Series 1. Mate, if that's the way you... Oh well. Oh. If that's the way you want to look at that, mate, then I am so glad to facilitate for you. Yeah, the A-Rod card is cool, right? I like that. I don't like A-Rod particularly. It doesn't do anything for me, but the A-Rod card is cool. Totally forgot about the silver pack that you get in here. Do you know what? I'm going to leave that silver pack for now, and I'm going to open that with the Bowman Chrome Mojo packs, because it's my break and I can. Basically. So 2025 Series 1, again, this is a rookie or autograph scenario. Again, usually a 1 in 3, 1 in 4 out of this one, but we have already booked that for one box already. Can we do it again? Francisco Alvarez gets us started. Mackenzie Gore. There's a Diamondbacks card. John Heim. Marlins. My man Mountie. Carlos Correa. Danny Jansen. This one will be going to Luis Arias for the for the Padres. Marcel Ozuna. There is a Derek Jeter on the 90s insert. And there is Shea Whitcomb again. That's Cody Bellinger. Marcus Stroman. That's Jacob Wilson on the True Rookie card. Jose Ramirez. Ernie Clement. Dodgers, that one's going to Otani. David Hamilton. Stalin Marte. Freddie Peralta for the Brew Crew. Nathaniel Lowe. There's the Braves. And Eloy Jimenez. So Series 1 is a bit drier than I remember. The design on these cards is absolutely beautiful, and it did translate very well to Chrome. It's just such a shame that the Chrome release was tainted by not being fabulous. Drew Thorpe for the White Sox. Ty France. Marco Gonzalez. Yeah, Series 1 gets a lot of folks, mate. Greg Jones. Scubal takes it for the Tigers. Soler, Alcantara. Josh Young. Lamont Wade Jr. Joey Cantillo. There's a backwards Shohei Ohtani. That'll be taken. Lovely rainbow foil on the Shohei. Another one for yourself, Dave Hunt. Congratulations on that one. I hope it's a hobby that's treated you well so far, Mike. Because the groups that are over here in the UK are really really cool, really helpful. Ryan Pepio finishes us off on that one. The groups over here, ever so helpful. There's lots of cool people around. And thankfully, there are lots of opportunities for people to get cards fairly cheap. There's a good singles market over here. There is obviously a very thriving breakers community, whether it's you want to be chasing cases, singular boxes, or mixers with myself. There's lots of options for people to get involved in the hobby. Key Brian Hayes, Carlos Rodriguez, Jake Rogers, Patrick Bailey, Ellie De La Cruz, sliding on the future stars. That's a great card for the Guardians. Andrew Vaughan, Austin Riley, Trevor McGill, Nathan Iovaldi. There is a backwards Duran. His name is not Rio, but that's still a really cool insert on the All Tops team. And Willie Castro for the Twins. Yeah, it's a great community. I remember when I first got into it, shout out to Graham Muncie, who sent me a starter pack for the Orioles, and it was absolutely brilliant. It really set me up and solidified him as one of the great guys in this community. I think I might have seen something fairly good out of here. River Ryan, Josh Hader, there's J-Rod, Aaron Judge, Nacho Alvarez Jr., Lane Thomas, it's Connor Joe, your Yankees team, Ketel Marte, there is Shohei Ohtani. I've never seen one for Chris Bassett. Shohei Ohtani. We've got an acetate card. 4 of 10. Bailey Ober for the Twins. My word, the Twins are having a break tonight. 4 of 10 acetate. Well. Chris Martin. Congratulations. If we thought your Brooks Lee was cool, mate, that Bailey Over. My word. Congratulations. 4 of 10. And this, yeah, player not so fabulous, but I tell you what, I don't think he'll mind. This is why we do it, folks. This is why we do it. Luis de los Santos, Casey Mize, Young-Hoo Lee. Yeah, I don't think you're struggling too much on that one, mate. Blake Dunn, Michael Toglia, Xander Bogaerts, Aaron Schunk for the Rockies, Pedro Pajes, Brant Herter, Taylor Ward, Jackson Merrill for the Padres, and Aaron Judge for the Yankees. Yeah, absolutely. I don't get the hate for Panini and non-licensed in general. For anybody that's watched my my shorts series on my favourite Orioles cards is well aware that I absolutely adore my unlicensed Mountcastle and Rutschman autographs. They are still 2 of my favourites in my entire collection, and I wouldn't change them. Hunter, Ferrucia, Jock Pedersen, Vinny Pasquantino, Ryan Helsley, Relvis Martinez, it's called Keith with his helmet coming off, Matt Chapman, Yanya Diaz, JP Crawford, it's Kobe Mayo on the rookie, Call to the Hall, it's Roberto Clemente, and Angel Martinez. There's Pedro Leon, Ryan Thompson, Tommy Edman for the Dodgers, Brandon Lowe, Carlos Navarez. Some of these are hard to see. That is my one gripe about this release. Lou Bob, Luis Hill, Brooks Lee, Zach Eflin, Jose Miranda, and Luis Garcia Jr. Very sorry, John Gray, you were hiding at the back. Yeah, unlicensed. The player has still signed that card. That is still a bit of his uniform in that card. I don't see why it's hated so much. I understand people that are in it for resale, but if you are just collecting for the sheer joy of collecting, then go with whatever you want. Collect whatever you want. I got no problem with it. Rhett Lauder, Jared Kelenic, it's Joey Ortiz Cup, James Tylon, Anthony Rizzo, Yoshinobu Yamamoto, Tampa Bay card. There's Chris Sale again for the Braves, Acuna Jr., Rhys Hoskins, Zach DeZenzo, rookie card for the Astros, and a Baltimore Orioles team card. Jose Berrios, Seattle Mariners card, Tanner Houck, Jeff McNeil, Yoshida, Tyrone Taylor, Evan Carter on the Future Stars. That is a really cool card. I really remember liking that when it first came. That is a Twins team. Corey Seager, Padres team, Matt Showman, and Eugenio Suarez. So here's a question for you. Having looked at Series 1 and the amount of cards that are coming out of here that are inserts or special cards, compare that to what you got out of Heritage. Which would you rather? Would you rather the abundance of colour, speckles, stars, the optics, all of that sort of stuff? Or would you rather have just a few? Sparing amount like you get out of Series 1 and 2. Carl Finnegan. Yankees team. Miguel Vargas. Alec Bohm. Ryan O'Hearn. Trevor Larnach. David Schneider. Jake Berger. David Fester. Matt Vierling. There's a Rafi Devers for the Red Sox, and Freddie Freeman for the Dodgers. Yeah, I tend to lean that way as well, John, to be perfectly honest with you. You say that, Ben. 2023 was a particularly good one for yourself, though, because Series 1 had a lot of inserts for the Rangers, being as though they just won the World Series. Jordan Beck, it's Jackson Merrill, Rendon, Cubbies, Geraldo Perdomo, Teoscar Hernandez, Ahmed Rosario, Mauricio Dubon, Luis Castillo, Tyler Gentry, there's Connor Norby for the Marlins on the 90s, and the Boston Red Sox team. Yeah, I do tend to agree with you on that one, John. I like the amount of special cards that you get out of the Heritage. It may detract a little bit, but for for the box, for the amount of money that you're paying for the box, I like the fact that you get some stuff that you can say, oh, that's a cool card. That looks nice. You get a lot of dart throws in there. Ronel Blanco, Mitch Garver, Cameron Misner, JJ Bleday, Adrian de Castillo, Joe Adele, Cole Reagans, Miles Mikolas, Michael Bush on the cup card, Garrett Cole. It's a nice one. Tyler Soderstrom on the Future Stars, and Mr. Scandinavian for value, Zach Neto. We are well past the halfway point, and we are well past the hour mark, so thank you very much once again for spending your Saturday nights with me. Otto Lopez for the Marlins. Once upon a time, I had his autograph card as well. Leori Taveras. In fact, I think I had an Otto Lopez card autograph from Panini Diamond Kings, which is one of my favourite sets, 2022 Diamond Kings. Really enjoyed that set. Houston Astros, Chris Sale, Drew Romo, Shea Langoliers, Tanner Scott, Rafi Devers, Mark Vientos, there's a Westie, Jason Tatum, his old backwards card. That one's going to the Cardinals on the first pitch, and Seth Lugo. Still looking for our auto or relic. Could come in any of these packs. We've still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, including this one. So we're looking for an auto or relic. Kevin Gorsman comes after Colin Rea. Bobby Witt Jr. takes this one for the Royals. Yes, it's the first pitch card, mate. So they're a special insert placed into the Series 1, 2, and I'm going to assume update as well this year. They were a little bit harder for previous years, but they're just a standard insert this time round. Rob Refschneider, Christopher Morel, the Detroit Tigers, Abraham Toro, Xavier Edwards, Padres, Travis Denaud, Bailey Ober, and the Newt, Lars Nootbaar for the Cardinals. Logan Webb gets us going for the Giants. Sean Reynolds, Cal Quantrill, Manny Machado, Logan O'Hoppe, Freddie Fermin, Eric Fed, Zebby Matthews, Adil Amador, Brian Rocchio, reverse card. He's Pedro Pages, this time for the Cardinals. Would have been better as an Andy Pages. There is a diving Anthony Volpe behind him. But we're not going to moan. We are being treated very well tonight on our cards that we've been pulling. And this is another lovely one for the Cardinals going to Kev. Congratulations on that one, mate. Still no sight of our relic. Big Christmas gets us started. Andrew Abbott. There is a sighting of Paul Skeens, Connor Norby, Tristan Casas, David Peterson, Gilbert Ruiz, Brian De La Cruz, Tyler Locklear, Emmanuel Classe, Paul Goldschmidt on the greatest hits. That's where I think that this series, PCA by the way, as the last card, I think this series is inserts were a big letdown. I don't like that style of insert. I like the inserts that have got a bit more obscurity to them, as opposed to just a plain picture text kind of deal. It's not my kind. There we go. It is indeed going to be a relic box. Shall we leave it? Shall we just pull off that band-aid? Encarnacion Strand. Carl Schwarber. It's Cade Polvich again. Dansby Swanson. You're going to have to answer soon. Dodgers. Gavin Sheets. Clay Holmes. James Wood rookie card. At the back is a dub for the Red Sox, and we're just going to rip it off. Marcus Semien, that's a nice one for the Rangers. Congratulations on that one, Ben. Could have been an auto relic. It isn't, but it is a lovely relic. Nice bat relic in that one. I prefer a bat relic to a swatch. And everybody prefers a pinstripe. But bat relic is always a nice one to get. I like those ones. Congratulations on that one, Ben. Let me just get one of my thicker sleeves. In fact, what we are going to do is we're going to use this very handy guide from Hobbystock. Get 10% off your first order with hobbystock.co.uk by using code RyanManBreaks10 for 10% off your first order. And that is, as you can see, a 55 point. We are going to go ahead and grab one of our 55 point top loaders. Do you know what? He doesn't actually need the thick card sleeve. Where are my 55s? 75, 55. Yeah, I like the thought of the history behind the bat. What it did, where it was, who it swung for, that. It's cool. I think that's a pretty generic thing across the hobby as well. I love having these cards in my possession. They are in my hobby, my collection for a very short amount of time, but they're still a part of my collection. It's cool to have this history in my hands before I pack it up and ship it out to all of you guys and gals. 2 packs left, and then we're on to our Bowman Chrome. Thank you very much for sticking with me on this one. Giancarlo Stanton, Carl Harrison, Ezekiel Tovar. There's Jonathan India in his Reds gear. There's Kutch. Justin Henry Malloy on the rookie card. It's a good one there for the Tigers. Tanner Bibee, Brent Rooker, Spencer Schwallenbeck, Riley Green. There is Albert Pujols for the Cardinals. And Spencer Steer. No, it didn't have the strongest seasons. I don't think the Rangers had a particularly strong season. But you can't win them all. Yeah, they get shipped out when I've got them. They get shipped out for free in your packs. So because you've bought into the break, they'll get shipped out to you. You'll find one of those with all of your cards. Yu Darvish, Dylan Dingler, Jose Altuve, Randy Arozarena, O'Neill Cruz, Hurston Waldrop, Jake Cave, Michael King, Mitch Haniger, Gilbert Diaz, Aaron Judge is turned around, and Brandon Marsh. Let me just say, bless you, to my wife as she sneezed from the other room. Why was Mr. Judge turned around? Not sure. James? I defer to you. I can't see any number in. Let me just... Nope, 764, 764. Pink parallel. Oh, Christ, yeah. I see it. Unnumbered pink parallel. Well, that's a pretty cool one to get. Thank you very much as well, Ellen. See, I told you I miss these all the time. Sometimes you're just too close to the trees. Congratulations on that one is going out to Mike. Not Mike. Where are we? Yankees Ben Fowler. Congratulations on that one, mate. I hope that one reaches you well. I know you're having a little bit of a time, mate. Okay. Bowman Chrome. I know that we have still got this silver pack over here waiting. That's going to be... I'm going to open that with these Mojo packs, if you don't mind. Because it's my break. And once again, I can. So the brand new 2025 Bowman Chrome Mega Boxes. You get 2 Mojo packs out of here, as well as your 5 standard cold packs, as they are called or referred to. There are our 2 Mojo packs and our 5 standard packs. Yeah, absolutely. And with Series 1 coming out so long ago as well, you sometimes forget what you've had. So, here we go. There's Cade Horton for the Cubbies. No, not cold, because of those special laser inserts. Jake Mangum for the Rays. It's Trey Turner for the Phillies. We've got an upside down George Lombard Jr. and Wilfrey De La Cruz on the first for the Cubbies. Now, there's also the potential for red rookies to come out of here as well. Those laser inserts have really bumped this up as a valuable pack. I have got a couple more boxes of this coming for future use, because I do think it is one that is going to keep going up in value. Christian Yelich, there is our first one, and it's Dijon Macares for the San Francisco Giants with a red rookie behind it. Sadly, I don't think that this rookie has done an awful lot or will do an awful lot, but you never know. He could become an absolute superstar. But Dijon Macares for the San Francisco Giants. Wow, he's a young'un. 2008 he was born. Sung-Chae Cheng for the Pirates is our red rookie. Congratulations on that one, Andrew Duncan. Whether he amounts to an awful lot or not, it's still a nice card to have in your collection. Let me go ahead and get him in his top loader. Then we are upside down again, so we'll flip them for Ramir Medina on a first for the Rays, and Jacob Christensen also for the Giants. So these are notoriously difficult to get colour out of. Shohei Ohtani, that's nice on the chrome. Ezekiel Tovar, Ketel Marte. Unica Caceres, first for the Guardians. And there's a Bubba Chandler. That's a nice one for the Pirates. Might very well turn out to be a good backup for Mr. Skeens. Indeed, there is a Shohei sighting. We've got our second laser out of here is Jazz Chisholm Jr. That's a nice one. Drake Baldwin rookie card for the Braves. And it's Kendry Martinez for the Mariners. Kendry Martinez. 07. That's another young boy. Still only 18 years of age. He's got his entire life and career ahead of him. Nice, nice, nice. It's a good one for the Brewers Marco Dinges, and Jose Anderson also for the Brewers. A couple of nice firsts there for the Brew Crew. Our last so-called cold pack. Kumar Rocker. That's a lovely one. Nick Kurtz on the rookie card. Congratulations on that one. Alex Bregman. Christopher Suero. First for the Mets. And Gabriel Davalillo for the Angels. Some good cards out of there. We all love a bit of chrome. Yeah, that was a nice little addition, actually. I'm glad I swapped that for the standard Bowman. So we are going to go Bowman Chrome Mojo, Silver Pack, Bowman Chrome. This is where your potential lies. We have got something in this one. It's Andrew Salas for the Marlins. Chase Dolander, that's a good one for the Rockies. It's a gold 50 of 50 Michael Corrett. Whoa. I am not aware of Michael's game, but 50 of 50. We've got a bookend auto colour gold. It is our second gold of the night, ladies and gentlemen. Our second 50. My word. Let's see some fire in the chat for that one. 2025 as a free agent. 2007. He is still only 18 years old. Outfielder. 6'4", 187 pounds. Bats right, throws right. 9th among the international signees in the MLB pipeline. Congratulations on that one, going to the Tampa Bay Rays with Paul Carr. That is a outrageous hit. Congratulations, mate. Speaking of good cards, Charlie Condon for the Colorado Rockies. Rockies were swapped out. Mike New, congratulations on that one, mate. That is a thank you for being such a good sport and swapping your team. That's a lovely card. Meteoric Rise, Charlie Condon. Did he, by Jove? Michael Corrett. Used to be part of the Orioles. Well, there you go. Absolute fountain of knowledge. Thank you very much, James. And Acuna Jr. for the Braves. Well, that was a good first pack, right? Should we quit while we're ahead? Nah, where's the fun in that? For the Cardinals, it's Nolan Arenado. Aiden Birdsong for the Giants. There's Henry Malloy, that's a good one for the Tigers. And Vladdy Guerrero Jr. Vladimir Guerrero for the Expos. Expos are going to the Nationals. It's on the back of the card. Now you're just making me look bad. Oh, yes. Former infielder for the Orioles system, shows similarities to top 10 athletics farmhand Denzel Clark. Thank you very much. Well, there you go, mate. Absolutely. So this one should be a try back. Ronnie Cruz, that's a good one for the Cubbies. Francisco Lindor. Luke Dickerson, first for the Nationals. There's Lawrence Butler, that's a nice one for the A's. And Wilfrey De La Cruz, first for the Cubbies. And just like that, it's time for 5-star. There's only 2 cards in this box, but they have the potential to be outrageous. We've already hit over on our quota for autographs, obviously, with 3 autographs when none were guaranteed. I have, before I get into this, loved this break. I have absolutely loved it. It scares the living daylights out of me assembling breaks like this, because it's such an outlay for myself without much guarantee that I'm going to be able to sell out the breaks. So I just want to say thank you to everybody that has bought into this break and any of the breaks previously. They all go towards funding the next one, and keeping me doing this is wonderful. So thank you all very much. That is from the bottom of my heart. So I'll tell you what, we are going to use this while I butcher opening this. So there is our pack. Good luck, everybody. So 2 cards in here. Home of the Hobby, ripped by Topps. So 5-star is going to give us Wilyer Abreu. This one is for the Red Sox on a rookie card. That's a lovely bloody card, that. This one will need a thick, but first and foremost, let's use our size guide. He's going to need a 180. He's 130. I don't actually think I've got any 130s, so he's going to have to be a 180. Have I got? No, I haven't. 180. Ah, he's 180 anyway. That treats him really well. Lovely card, that, for the Red Sox. Wilyer Abreu, rookie card. That is going out to my friend Ashley Shardlow. What a way to start your break-in with me. And our last card. It's sideways. It's a Brave. The Atlanta Braves. Matthew Jones. This went as a random. Dale Murphy, silver signatures, 17 of 20. That is a beauty of a card. Absolute beauty of a card. There is some serious heft in this one. 180 again. That is a gorgeous card on the silver signatures for the Atlanta Braves. The Atlanta Braves were, of course, as I said, Matthew Jones. Oh, absolutely. Look at that. It's just such a gorgeous card. The blue colour match, the silver signature. That is a proper signature as well. That is gorgeous. What a break. What a break, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for coming along. I'm going to run through the hits, because we did well. My word, we did well tonight. It was worth it. The stress from having to try and sell this out was all worth it in the end. Thank you very much, everybody that came along. Come along and just watched for the sake of watching, to offer a little bit of support. That was always really greatly appreciated. But everybody that bought into the break and all previous breaks over these last 3 years, it doesn't go unnoticed. I have my fingers crossed for every one of you before these breaks start that I'm going to pull you something special, and we are going to go through our massive stack of exceptional cards tonight. Starting with Clay Kirby on our 50th stamp buyback card. That's all the way back from 1976. Congratulations on that one. Kate Smith pulled out with a blue speckle and also an optic. There was a blue colour match Jackson Chourio. Nick Castellanos on the rainbow foil chrome. Mad Max for the Rangers. DJ Hertz got himself a chrome card. Seiya Suzuki, beautiful colour match on the blue. Aroldis Chapman for the Red Sox. Dustin Harris for the Rangers. Adrian de Castillo on the optic for the D-backs. Eric Sabrowski for the Guardians. Sal Frelick for the Brew Crew on a beautiful colour match again. This one might be one of the sleeper hits. Shohei Ohtani blue colour match runs batted in. That's not going to be in an awful lot of collections. Andrew Vaughn for the White Sox on the speckle. We got 4 of these Sun inserts from our blaster box. For the Yankees, we got Paul Goldschmidt, Senga for the Cubbies, Jake Myers for the Astros, and Thomas Sagesi for the Cardinals. Yu Darvish for the Padres, Luis Peralta for the Rockies, Dustin Harris for the Rangers, Brady Singer for the Royals, Josh Young for the Rangers, Mason Wynn, rookie card for the Cardinals, Nathaniel Lowe for the Nationals, Jock Pederson for the Rangers, Jock Pederson also with a blue speckle for the Rangers, Jackson Merrill for the Padres, 75 of 150 was a beaut. Brandon Nimmo for the Mets had his blue speckle and optic. JT Realmuto for the Phillies, as well as Aaron Nola on the black borders. Tyler O'Neill for the Orioles. Edwin Diaz for the Mets, followed up by a Mets team speckle card. The pink parallel Aaron Judge. Marcus Semien with a bat relic. Beauty of a card. Pedro Pajes on the rainbow foil. Bowman Chrome gave us a Charlie Condon in the Mojo pack. Meteoric Rise. Shohei Ohtani, silver foil for the Dodgers. Dejan Marquez for the Giants. A red rookie, Sung-Chi Cheng for the Pirates. Kendry Martinez was a first for the Mariners. Good Lord, that's a mouthful and we're not finished. Scott Rowland for the St. Louis Cardinals got us going as far as autographs went. We weren't guaranteed them. We were supposed to only get 2. We ended up with 5. Scott Rowland for the Cardinals on the pop-out inserts. Brooks Lee was numbered to 50. 46 of 50 on the gold from Heritage on card. Bailey Ober was our acetate see-through card. 4 of 10 for the Twins. Michael Correct for the Tampa Bay Rays was 50 of 50 from Bowman Chrome. Willie Abreu, 5-star, was a beauty. And Dale Murphy, 17 of 20 on the silver signatures, finished us off. Wow. Well, that was a break. Thank you all very much for the support shown over these last 3 years. Let's keep it going for many more to come. From me here in Grimsby, thank you all, and I'll see you next time. Ta-da.